why many people don't understand in the church, from catechesis on, the sacrament of penance, sacrament of healing called penance, which we often refer to as confession. So the people who, they can come to the priest and they can unload that, manure of their week, and then it's okay. Then they deserve, if they've done correctly, to receive the magical bread. Okay, the reality is like this. The church as a whole is holy and sinful. The church is not just Mary, but also the woman who comes to cry on Jesus' feet and clean his feet with her hair at the house of Simon the Pharisee. And then Jesus says, I don't condemn you. I don't condemn you. When I sin, I don't just tarnish my own relationship with God, and I don't therefore only have to make up. By the way, it happens as soon as I go. By the grace of God, I shouldn't have done that. God is starting to already heal my relationship with Him and Christ. But I have to also make up with the church, the body of Christ, all of you. Well, how do I do that? Do I go to every single one on earth and all the ones in heaven? No, okay. It makes sense to go to a representative of all, a sacramental representative of the priest. And when I go there, I'm trying to open myself to God's repair of the sacramentality of the church that has been tarnished by my selfishness. That's what's going on in the sacrament of penance. It's not, oh my God, I can't participate in Eucharist. I might be struck dead by Zeus. I mean, God, if I go receive the Eucharist, by the way, it completely flies in the face, doesn't it, of what you see in the Gospels, Him meeting with sinners and people who have been cast out. Constantly Jesus does that. But then we come along and we bring in a whole bunch of rules and controls. We can't have that. We can't control people unless we have like a little, we ride them on the back and we put a little fish bowl with a carrot out in front and poke them a little bit with a little, it's always just a little bit further there. Keep reaching. Come on. Oh no, there it goes. That's what we like doing with people. We like turning things that are meant to heal humankind, we like turning them into a real Tom and Jerry cartoon. Okay, that's what we enjoy. Or for the Simpsons fans, Itchy and Scratchy. When religion becomes Itchy and Scratchy show, then we got problems. So yeah, no, that's not what the sacrament of healing is supposed to be. And that's not what communion is supposed to be. Okay, a feast for the righteous. It's supposed to be a feast for the sinners, in a hospital for the sinners and the dying. I feel that it's necessary to take part in all the sacraments of the church, but never magically. So it is appropriate to go to the sacrament of penance and to be honest in communion. I'm not saying those structures are wrong. I'm saying turning them into little magical provisos, like Jesus hates me until I confess my sins or something like that, is guilt-oriented systems that are really keeping me in addictions. Are not the way to go about with communion with the church, is what I'm saying. So let's say you can't get to the sacrament of reconciliation, but you feel like you've really injured your situation with God and relationship with God. What do? Well, keep away, worry. Also, how do we understand mortal sin? Mortal sin means I've completely turned 180 degrees around away from my relationship with God. Do you think that really I'm not saying it doesn't happen. Do you really think that happens frequently? Some people would say absolutely it does. Some people would say it absolutely does. Absolutely it does not happen frequently. There is what we call venial sin and mortal sin, right? The old classical understanding. And then we discovered that human beings are psychological abysses. At least in the West, introspective West. And in the East, you have all these shame structures.